I love people. If you love people, they're gonna love you back. You're only gonna get back what you give off.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? If I give you love and you give me the opposite, I'm not gonna give you back what you're giving to me. I'm gonna just get the hell away from you, and whatever you're giving to me, it's gonna come back to you, but not through me.
The word icon is a word that we're going to use a lot in this conversation because you have been a part of so many very powerful things that word isn't even powerful enough when I think about it. But now, do the right thing, man. To be able to, to be a part of what that meant for not only just the hip hop culture, but for the world, and have that be a film that was so critically acclaimed, and to have that pivotal record in that film. You know, what was life like at that point in time for you as you was watching that?
Whoa, I ain't gonna lie, but it was real different for me.
Yeah.
When Chuck wrote the record, all I did was just become part of the record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, there's certain parts that I took.
But that's the teamwork that you knew how to fit into that particular record the way it was supposed to.
And my most favorite part that I took, which is mostly everybody's favorite line from that record, when they say, Elvis was a hero the most, but he never meant to me. You see, straight up, the racist was a sucker, simple and plain. And I say, motherfuck him and John Wayne.
Yes.
Everybody says that part.
Everybody.
And nobody was doing nothing like that.
Yeah.
Around that time, you know? So to be part of that, it was an honor, man, being part of that movement. You know what I'm saying? And right now, that's a very iconic movement and iconic movie.
It was, we'll dig a little bit later, but that was BLM before
my boy,
it was BLM,
Radio
man.
Raheem, man.
Yeah.
Yo, put some mozzarella on the motherfucker.
Man, when you get to relive those moments and knowing that you are a part of those things, how happy is your heart to know that there are still folks to this day that are connecting to something that you helped create that was, you know what I mean, just those things that you, like you said, it was a surprise. It was something that you didn't do intentionally.
I'm so happy in the heart to just be able to sit here and say that.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be able to still see it.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of legends, you know what I'm saying, from my era that's not here to talk about it. But I'm blessed to be one of the ones that God preserved.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, in the whole nine. And I mean.
Let's navigate that road a little bit, because you know that there are so many people who look up to you. There are so many folks who look to you for that guidance, that energy, that Flav, but who are some of those people that you looked up to? Maybe not in the game, but, just some of those family members, some of those friends that you lean on when you need that inspiration, or when you need that, man, I need to get a little dose of act right. Who am I going to talk to that's going to help me feel good?
Honestly, to tell you the truth, I never really had nobody outside of, my mom's. She was a concert pianist. She even played at Carnegie Hall. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My Uncle James, her brother, he used to play piano, and he used to write songs for Nat King Cole. My mother's sister, Sarah, was the organist of our church. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that musical influence right there was really,
those are the folks.
My upbringing, and then by me being able to, take the record player, put it on my sister's organ, put a record on the record player, the phonograph, and then I'm sitting there on the organ playing with the record. That's how I got to learn all my instruments by ear. You know what I'm saying? In the whole nine, but it was a musical inheritance.
Yeah.
I was going through.
It was that family around you. It was those who really meant,
So that's who I had to really look up to around that time. You know what I'm saying? My peers, oh man, we were doing the wrong thing. Yeah. So I ain't really had them to look up to, and for them to encourage me. Yeah. But the encouragement that I did get from my peers was, yo, man, did you hear Rico playing the organ? Yo, he's dope. And by me hearing that made me want to even do better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Made me want to do better,
And it got to the point,
which
man.
helped me get to this point.
It wasn't just the organ and the piano. It was the guitar. It's the drums. It's the
Yeah,
so how many is it, Flav? How many different instruments are we talking here?
I can play 14 different
14.
instruments. I can't master them all, but I can play good enough to make a statement.
Yeah.
And then if you the professional, just give me your trumpet, G, and let me play what I want you to play for me.
Yeah.
And then you just play it better.
Man.
Like that.
To know that you had that guidance, you had that close-knit family unit that was there to encourage you to put the record on the record player on top of the organ and to play around and to eventually grow into who we see here today.
Yo, you know what's the first song that I learned how to play by ear?
Let's go.
Batman. Oh, yo, I was the man.
That was it. It was Jerry West. It was watching a TV show.
It was a real simple song, but I was able to do it. Man.
Yeah.
I did it, you know, and then it developed into bigger and better.
That's exactly what I was. So to have those people around you support you to be able to do that, to be yourself, to be your truest form of, yo, this is what he's gonna do. He needs to. This is his creative expression. How special was that, and how important was that to you to be able to have that then, to have it be, what it is now?
It helped to shape and mold me to where I'm sitting in this seat with you today talking. That's all I gotta say, you know.
Yeah,
you
man.
know, later for going over the river and through the woods, we going straight to grandma's house, bro. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Like that.
Like that, for sure. The thing that I love most about these conversations that we get to have here on a Therapy Sessions pod is that we get to really feel and understand, what really makes a person tick. It makes a person move. And I think we said this throughout the course of what we've been saying so far, is that it was just your passion to want to make people feel special, to feel, to entertain, to feel a way was, I mean, because even went back to culinary school, you want to even do it through food.
My thing is, when I see me bringing happiness and smiles to people's faces, Maxwell, that's what makes me tick.
Yes.
And that's what makes me want to do even better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm doing something right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't, you ain't gonna be smiling if I'm doing something wrong.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? But so you want to try to, bring it right as possible. You feel me? In the whole nine. So that's the thing that really makes me tick. You know, I feed off of everybody else's energy.
Same.
That. So I try to give the right energy so they can give me back the energy for me to feed off of.
That's how we keep our hearts healthy.
Like that,
That's how we keep our hearts healthy. That's how we maintain this camaraderie. That's how we maintain this amazing spirit that needs to be more present in everyone's life nowadays.
Right.
There's so much crap that's going on, bro, that it's like when we get to see somebody who feels that they want to be the one that brings joy, then it's like, this is someone I want to be around. And that's why I think the two of us hit it off since like day dot.
Yeah. You're a people lover.
Yes.
Just like me. I love people. If you love people, they're going to love you back. You're only going to get back what you give off.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? If I give you love and you give me the opposite, I'm not going to give you back what you're giving to me. I'm going to just get the hell away from you. And whatever you're giving to me, it's going to come back to you, but not through me.
Yes. How important is that to be able to tap into that? Because not a lot of people have figured that out just yet.
A lot of people can't tap into it until something happens to them first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Treat people the way you want to be treated, man. You know what I'm saying? Do to others as you want others to do to you.